It's been more than 30 years since Dennis Shulman walked the Brandeis campus as a student, but his experience hasn't faded from memory.
Brandeis was a remarkable place, especially in terms of how this university in 1968 welcomed a totally blind student in and treated me with enormous respect.
The class of 72 grad and clinical psychologist recently returned to the university for a visit and to speak about his latest aspiration to represent New Jersey's 5th Congressional District as a member of the U.S. House of Representatives. If elected this year, Shulman says he would be the first blind congressman in the country since the 1930s and the first ordained rabbi ever to enter Congress.
I was heartbroken by the direction my country has gone in the last 7 years. And I felt that it was time for me to go from the individual context of being a psychologist to the spiritual leader of a community to a broader, a larger context.
The Democrat is running against Republican incumbent Scott Garrett and hopes his focus on problem solving will give him an edge with voters.
No longer can we have an administration that focuses on ideology and not on problem solving, whether it be in the economy or solving this crisis that we're in terms of the war in Iraq, or solving the crises that involve global health, global climate change, and healthcare.
As Shulman works towards this goal, he reflects on his time at Brandeis and the federal funding he received to go to college through the Massachusetts Association for the Blind. He's concerned that too many government programs allowing others to attend college are being cut.
When we think about what does a government have to do, it has to invest in its human resources as well as in its natural resources. And when we don't adequately invest in our human resources, we're going to pay the price.
He says Brandeis factors in heavily in all aspects of his professional life, and he wants others to have the same advantage and what he describes as a phenomenal education. Marcia McEachern, Brandeis Now.